We got just over 15 minutes before the market opens, which I'll have enough time to explain my thought process about trading today. We're going to start with the disclaimer, of course. Any and all information discussed here is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered tax, legal, or investment advice. A referral to a commodity is not any indication to buy or sell that commodity. Day trading is inherently risky and most traders lose money. Past and current results are not in any way an indication for future results. That being said, please do your own research. Please be 100% sure that you guys are doing what you feel like is right. Do not enter a trade just because somebody said so without understanding the thought process behind it. Okay. Let's go over to my, making sure this is on this side. Okay. So we're gonna start with, I may actually start with TradeZilla. Let's start there. Let's log into here. Let me run through this because I have been trading off stream sometimes, not completely on stream, and for whatever reason the P&L on this is just a little off by like a couple $100. The real P&L is 1349 and 26 cents. I don't know why I said it like that. It's 13.50, give or take a couple quarters. Now, that being said, yesterday was a losing day. It's not a bad losing day, but it was a losing day. The trade that I was in, it was severely in profit, but I gave a lot of it back trying to, does this actually show it? I entered, this is on the 1 minute. Give me uno momento. I entered here and then I added a second order here, and I was hoping to attack down here, and then when this reverted back on me, I kind of had a pretty tight stop loss, came right back into where my original entry was, which I would have got stopped out anyway because at this point I had a break-even trade, and then just a full down move, and that kind of irritated me. I'm not gonna lie to you. That really annoyed the shit out of me because I was looking for this here and I couldn't get it. So that's why you see the really big point give. Anyway, that was TradeZilla. We're starting at 13.50. I'm hoping that with today's trading day that we could crack 2K. And that would really make it for me mentally, but also financially. I'm trying to get this 100K account funded, and I need $6,000, and being 30% through would be great, especially because I want to trade the minis starting Monday. Now, since I'm done telling you my life story, this is where I'm looking for. News came out, and that's kind of what this super big wick is. But the bears pulled in and pushed it back down. Let me hide. Right, this was yesterday's sell-off with an stupidly strong rally in the close. Obviously kind of flat with a negative push during the overnight. News came out at 8:30. This pushed up about 100 points or so, give or take, and then pushed back down quite aggressively. If you can drop down to the 5 minute, refresh that. That's kind of what it looked like. That's ridiculous. Even if we go over to the ES, it kind of looks even worse. So there's that. However, if we're able to hold on at this point here and begin to push off, I think today would be a bullish day. This is the trend line of a past. It's a past trend line that we haven't broke yet. It's pretty far out. If you could see it, it's pivoting off of there, and I hit off at 2 points. So if we're able to break through this trend line and trade somewhere in through here, might be a bullish day. I'm looking for it to stay above the 67, more specifically 76.64. If we could hold above that, then I think it's a long day. If we cannot, then we're going to continue pushing down, and at that point, it's kind of really a free fall after yesterday's lows to a pivot point from October of 21. Obviously, it's not that big of a drop. It's 170 points, and considering yesterday we moved from top to bottom 300 points, that is a very big possibility that we could snap back down there. It's really this level that's in play that I'm kind of worried about. There's obviously a lot less. I mean, there's a potential for a very big upside, but it really comes off of whether or not the bulls step in or the bears step in. Same thing here. This one is at a 50. I have the 61 pointed up right down here. At one, currently where we are at, we're just over the 50% on the Fib retrace. So same thing, if we're able to hold above the 50 here, solid. We could even dip down into the 61, but as long as we're holding above 61, the 61 Fib level at 297, as long as we're holding above 297, I'm looking to take this long. I need to have confirmation on my time in sales and the momentum and all of that, but that's kind of where my mindset is with today's trading day. That being said, I'm going to be extremely cautious, and I'm going to play this extremely safe and only enter really essentially small contracts. I'm not going to push this that much just for the fact that there's no reason to. Essentially, there's absolutely no reason for me to risk more than I need to, and nor should I really do that. This is gonna irritate the shit out of me that I can't. Alright, whatever. We'll live. It's not that deep. We'll live. Yeah. So essentially, I'm looking for a push off. I did add one little thing to the time in sales. I didn't know that this was even a possibility on Quantower. Is such a powerful tool, like an extremely powerful tool. Anyway, so right under here, it shows me the tick directions, and if I had level 2, if I paid for level 2, I probably would be able to see the ask and bid. That is also something I might look into and try to get rid of these and put the level 2 in, but that is neither here nor there. That is a funded price challenge problem, and not a I'm trying to get funded challenge problem. Just because like a lot goes into this, you know, and financially I'm waiting on that. It looks like we're gonna open up somewhere in this area, which is fine with me. Yeah, and we just kind of have to see where this goes. As long as we're able to hold here. News came out and it was really good. It was really bullish, but everything after it kind of slapped us back down. So I'm hoping that, because that's the case, this level is going to be held and pushed back. So yeah. Stay hydrated, stay caffeinated, stay alert. I feel like I should just keep talking until the noise is filled. That is something interesting. So this was a sell and it ticked up. So I'm looking for some of those divergences. Like right here, this was a buy, but it ticked down. It's going to be interesting to use. Like I said, I might pay for market data for level 2, like market depth, just because I think that might also help with seeing when the selling is slowing down on the bid and offers, alongside, you know, the time and sales. But I'm not entirely sure on that. This needs to get refreshed. Can I just do that? No, it doesn't. I gotta server refresh it. Understood. I got 3 minutes still open, just shy of it. Yeah, I mean, I feel really good about today's trading day. Make sure that we're in this. We're trading 2 micros at a time. Those are going to be my entry points. I'm going to enter at 2 per go, because I don't want it to be in a situation where I don't want to enter. I want to try to get away from entering too big and having to like really hold through that. Right, so I don't want to enter 10 micros and then be stuck because I'm only allotted 10 contracts instead of 100 micros, which I again, TopStep needs to fix that. It's annoying, and I know they said they were going to. I'm just waiting on them to do so, because that will help me trade this account a lot better if I could take 10, 20, 30 micros, which is equivalent to 1, 2, 3 minis. Because I would prefer to get in at like, you know, full size be 2 lots, but enter at 5 micro contracts per confirmation that I have. The trade's gonna work out and take advantage of that, and then be able to scale it out that way. I know the fees are gonna be higher, but I don't really give a fuck. like if the fee is a bit higher on that, then it is what it is. This looks like I kind of want to enter. I'm gonna enter that. Risky, yes. Give it a sec, give it a sec. I like the wick on this. If we could hold it back, I want to see it push back up. I'm okay with cutting this because it is only 2 contracts. I don't particularly want to cut that. If it flips and we crack above here, then I'm going to add another 2. If we make a new low, then I'm closing. It looks like it's holding. I don't know if that's the case. That's why I'm kind of in with really small size. Like I said, if we make a new low, I'm gonna cut it and try to figure out another place. I'm out. I was wrong on that trade. It is what it is. What was that? It's $105. That was 25 points down. There was a chance of me being, when it pulled back, that I mean, I was wrong. It is what it is. But I feel so much better trading it that way. And now I'm gonna just wait. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. It's unfortunate that I'm on the ES, I'm above opening print. On the NQ, I'm below opening print. And that's what I was looking for. Let it pull back a little bit and I could enter too. I want to see this hold. That's kind of where we're at. So I'm exactly where I would have entered on my initial entry, and then also where I would have entered on a second entry. Now I just want to see it push. I mean, this is completely fine. I'm anticipating a pullback. I just can't have it come too deep back because then I have to cut this. So we see where this goes. If what I'm looking for right now is that this reverses back. I'm getting really low volume on this, and that's fine with me. That I don't particularly like. I want to see Delta push it back. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to cut this and. I have to cut that. I have to cut that. That sucks. That's a $300. Wow. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't have let it get that deep. I should have broke it when it was under this. It is what it is. None of this was according to my trading plan. So that's unfortunate. I mean, realistically, my entry should have been here to there. Yo, I'm getting chopped. Okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes. I'm gonna give it 5 minutes because I think I'm correct on the direction. I think I'm too antsy and I'm getting in way too early. I feel overly optimistic. I need to be able to break that back. Considering the overall trend is bearish. I shouldn't have taken this off of the open. At least not on there. Maybe on the ES would have been a little bit better. The ES is holding. Even with this like really obnoxiously large red candle, it is holding. It was just Delta was like ridiculous. I really should have cut it once Delta engulfed this previous candle. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes before I enter another trade. Okay, I'm flipping my bias. No, I'm not. It's still holding there. The really long wicks are all right here at the fib level. And even on the ES, the fib held above the 60, above it. This is showing me bullish signs. I cut it too early, which I mean is fair. It's a 50-point move. Volume's not backing it, but the delta is. I'm getting absorption on the delta. As this is going up, this is flatlining. if this reverts, I'm putting a short in. I just feel like I'd be shorting the bottom, which, I mean, I would be. Alright, so then, if that's the case, I'm waiting for it to break below this. If it makes a new low, then I'll enter on a short. 23 points on this. 35 on that. I should never have taken a 35 point. Okay. Alright. That was a very aggressive short push. Enter a short there. $22, 23 points plus. I'm gonna use an ATR as a 28 points. $94. If this reverts, I'm adding more to the short. If it doesn't, then I think I gotta step away for like 10 minutes. Wow. Okay. I literally just got top ticked. Come on. I want you to break it then. Wow. I'm down $450. Because I didn't listen to my gut, and I said I feel like I'm shorting the bottom if I enter here. And instead of going long on that, I went short. And we were holding. Okay. So this is what I found out about myself right now. When I go in low size, I'm risking more. Because my size is low, I'm not taking a higher quality trade. I shouldn't have even taken any trade until this candle here. But I took 1, 2, 3 entries. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, selling wise is a little bit more aggressive on the candle size, but the volume is not there. Delta is though. Are we actually seeing bullish momentum now, or are we do we swallow up all of the sellers at the bottom like that? Yeah. If we're able to break back into value area. I think I was getting way too fancy with it. I think I need to just break it way down. Okay. Last trade. I'm risking 22 points. That means I'm going for take profit. Of 45. Candle should not do that unless I'm it gave me an opportunity to enter a second one. this, on all accounts, this should start pushing up. If this is truly a bullish move, this should start pushing. I'm gonna give the candle a second. This is my last trade. This is way more than I anticipated to be trading. If it holds, I'll add another 3. Yeah, I feel really good about that trade. I think yesterday's open, yesterday's close, and yesterday's value area are the areas that I should be going for. I feel like I should be giving it back to the 200. I feel like that's where what I should be risking. Don't particularly like the fact that we're not pushing in this area, but the volume is low. So that's what has me really concerned. It's what happens when volume starts increasing to the opposite direction. Where are we? We're right above VWAP, so I mean, if institutions are going to step in, it'll be right now. On all account, I feel like I should just cut this. But I feel really good about this trade. That's why I feel I'm concerned. Because on one hand, this looks like a really solid entry, and I feel like the areas of where I added and re-added are really good. So if it's a losing trade, then it's just a losing trade, and it is what it is. But I feel like this should work out. But I feel like I'm seeing things that should not be the case. Like, this should start pushing essentially now. If we're gonna start coming in, this needs to push before the candle closes. It needs to make a new high before this candle closes. And I'm worried that we don't have that strength. Okay, we're good. If it hits take profit number 1, I feel a lot better. Take profit number 2 is 30 points. Oh wait, no. Take profit number 2 is 40 points, and take profit number 3 is 56 points. If those hit, I'll be extremely happy with how today ended. Okay, good. Stop loss is here. I'll feel a lot better once there's 3 more that gets taken off of risk. Oh, come on. We were 4 points away. Let's go. I don't want to pull a deep pullback off of that. We're 4 points away from take profit number 2. It needs to push. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. If I cut it now, I'm positive on the day by 115 bucks, roughly. But I have faith in this trade. I need to see it close really strong. If it closes strong, I'll stay in. If it doesn't, then I don't like the fact that we came to that same point again and didn't close. All right, I'm moving my stop up. This is the moment of truth. If you can't make a new high and kill... Okay, good. Now it's struggling for this last bit. Let me see what Delta is. Delta is creating a doji. ES looks strong. That looks strong. Everything looks good. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a pullback before we push up more. We're about 35 points, 40 in. Excuse me. I'm waiting for it to... I want to see this candle close strong or decent. Market's getting a little rowdy, but that could just be a pullback before a continuation. This is yesterday's close, so let's see how we hold up here. If we make a new high, okay. I'm willing to risk that. I'm willing to risk 11 points to make 25. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Show me you got this. It's struggling. I don't particularly like the way I'm waiting for it to close. However way it closes, Okay. Account. I'm up $175. I gave up 180. So I would have been at 300 bucks. I think this is going to do a nice little pullback. I'm getting a bunch of sales that push that down. So let's see where it goes. If we make another crack above this, then maybe I could take another long. I think we're gonna pull back and then push back up. If I entered short here and then on this enter a long here and then another long here and another long here, that would have been beautiful. But hey, I mean, entry number 1, entry number 2. Well, this is it here. Entry number 1's 38 points. Entry number 2 was 41 points. Entry number 3 was 20 points. I think that's the pullback. Okay. That's a solid trend line. That came down directly to that wick. So I'm looking for it to make a new high. If it makes a new high, then I'll enter another few contracts. And I need it to, if it doesn't make it push that, then that's worrisome. That's a little worrisome. Okay, that's not so much. Actually, I'd like to see a push, but I think I'm gonna cut that. I want to see a push right now. If it's really going to, then it should not go red. and then same take profit. I feel like I have it a little too tight. I feel like I should give it to just like right there. Look, right now it should flip and push really hard to this. I know I took risk off and now I'm putting some more back on, but I have faith that this really is going to push. I want to see a breakout to the upside. And I feel like I might be getting greedy, but I also looking at this candle and the way that it keeps pushing, it feels like it's faking out some people, and this is gonna start really pushing hard. But the fact that I haven't been able to get above my entry is concerning me significantly. If buyers are going to step in, they're going to step in right now. And I need the buyers to step in. Like, we had a really nice push. Just push it some more. I might have to just cut it. I might just have to cut it. I think that's a break-even day. Wow, that is a upsettingly break-even day. I'm still watching. I feel like my bias is still correct. I definitely should have entered on 2 contracts instead of the 5. That I knew, but I feel like this should have broke out to the upside. The longer that this is going in the direction that it is, the more this is starting to look to me like a reversal trade. Which I'm okay with taking. If this breaks below this, I'm adding some more. If this is supposed to be a true reversal trade, then my stop loss should not get hit. I'm risking $80. And yes, I am taking the trade on the down as well. Now this could be a bull flag, which it's starting to feel that way. And if I'm down another $80, then I'm down $80. It is what it is. If I break below this, I'm adding 5. And now oh, wait, no. If this doesn't push like now, I'm cutting it because this should have immediately just dropped. So we're coming up on VWAP. I think it's gaining momentum. I am 100% willing to just cut it now. Moving this to break even. If this candle flips, I'm done. I'm done. I'll take that account. Alright, well I brought it back up to $300. I should have seen the weakness here and took a short sooner than I did. And I should have put 5 here, because now looking back at this, that's a 50% retrace. So I should have took more off of the table. I should have put the 5 here, wherever my entry was. there's my 5 here. Right, I should take, and that would have been 25 points, and then my 2 I should have went here. These 2 should have been flipped. I gave up $150 on this trade, which is fine. Definitely isn't great, but it is what it is. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to say today was a tough trading day, but it really wasn't. That's like, my first trade should have been this, and I should have taken it where it was. This I should not have done most of this stuff, because I don't trade in the first 15 minutes of the day. I was just getting a little cocky, and then I took this up. This was fine. This loss I should not have taken. I should have recognized that this was going to flip. And I think the reason I feel this way is because I have a little too many things on my screen. I want to be able to use these, but I don't use them at all. I don't use the 5 or the 15, so I'm going to get rid of these 2. I don't need them. When I have it like this, I'm so tunnel visioned on like 20 minutes of trading that I would have seen this. I would have seen that this consolidation is at the end of this move. I should have known that this consolidation is at the end of this move, and when it's up here struggling to reverse the trade to take it back down. A lot of the things here were not within my trading plan. For example, I said if it's able to hold this fib level to go long, why am I going long up here? Right? Why am I giving up 17 points? That's a mistake. Second, this technically fair. Like, I took this and I agree with you. This should have been a short, but why would I take it down here 11 points below where it is? I should have took it on a pullback, wait until it came back to this line and then dropped. But I wouldn't have taken it to this line because this candle was a full-on engulfing candle of the previous one. Obviously, it didn't engulf the wicks, but it engulfed the whole body. And it closed much stronger than a lot of the other candles. Plus, with the really long wicks, I should have seen that. And if I was truly using the 5, I would have seen that and not entered the short. That's that. And then this, could it have been cleaner on the way up? Sure. But I am trying to work on entering little by little instead of fully entering all my full position and taking off little by little. So I'm not upset about this. Could this have been cleaner? Yes, but that will be with time. I also should have known that at yesterday's close and slash yesterday's open slash like this was a major area of concern, and I should have exited my full position up here. That being said, until we broke out of this above here, I should not have taken any more longs. So this loss was me being greedy, and then this was me making it back. Up here, I should have taken a reversal, a short, down to this. And point here, and that would have been a really solid, nearly $400 trade instead of what it was of about $275-ish. So there's that. There's a lot of mistakes that I've done today, including overtrading. Now, granted, these losses had put me behind about $500. So, performance. Let's see. I had today in my trading, I had a $683 winning trades. My trades altogether won me $683, but because of these, I lost $460. So from $684 down $460. I finished the day off positive 244. That doesn't make sense. So this is the one thing that irritates me about Quantower, is that their performance chart thing ain't great. My losses, according to this, I lost $740, but I made $683. But that doesn't make any sense because I'm still positive $300, $290. So how am I in $160 of drawdown, or according to this, negative $60, if that's the case? I don't know. Anyway, on that note, I'm ending the day. I'm done trading for today. Yeah, that was a lot of me making some really stupid mistakes. Entry, take that. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no, I'm ending the day. I'm going to get rid of these 2 charts because this is not enough space for me to trade. Yeah, see if I can. No, I have to unbind this and then do the whole thing over. All right, well, on that note, I'll see y'all later. See you Monday. No. Yeah, Monday. Monday is a regular old trading day on the 2nd of October. Spooky season. Let's go. Well, this was the trade I was looking for. I just had to hold. I mean, technically, if it came up and then failed this, could have added more, and then taken this down. But that's ballsy for you to be 40 points in and then take that and then some. That should never be the case, but it is what it is. I'll catch y'all next week. News comes out tomorrow. I believe it's CPI. Core PCE. Consumer spending, PCE, core PCE. All of that comes out tomorrow at 8:30 pre-market or 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. I'm in New York, so for me it's 8:30. Excuse me. So that'll be interesting. Also, this was a massive candle that just got printed. As soon as it broke below VWAP, it just tanked. Which is also another thing. I feel like I should have VWAP on instead of the EMAs. Or maybe both? How would that look? Oh, it wouldn't be too bad. I don't think it'd be too bad to have both. Alright, I'll figure that out. That's a me thing to do later. On that note, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna upload this stuff to TradeZilla and then see. Well, really where I know what I could do better. Don't trade the first 10 minutes. My trade should have been only this over, and yeah, I took a pretty gnarly loss on here. That was only 2 contracts. This was $100 loss. I'm not upset about that. I shouldn't have taken it, and really this pullback here, and as soon as this started to get through halfway, be like, oh, all right, bet this is a pullback right off of, this is a pullback, like let's enter here, and then as soon as we broke here, enter here, and then as soon as we broke here, enter there. And that's really like entry number 1, entry number 2, correction, entry number 1 should have been this wick, this come down, and then this wick out without making a new low. That should have been entry number 1. So at the beginning of this candle. Entry number 2 should have been when this candle was broke here. Entry number 3 would be when this got broke here. So if I enter 2 contracts here, 5 contracts here, and then the remaining 3 here, and then rode this essentially from here up, that would have been the trade. And then I could have afforded this loss. Say I took it thinking it was going to keep going. I don't think it would have been a smart idea, but say I did. I'm glad I cut it where I could have. I could have cut it about 2 points higher, which would have been really essentially better for me. But then when this showed more weakness to the downside, my entry was in the right place. And then when this broke, I should have entered. So I gave up an extra 7 points. Like this breaks here, enter. And then this gets broken again, enter. Hold that down to where I held it. And then the exit on the second entry is the exit on the second entry. And then this obviously shows you another re-enter. When this did a pullback, you could have re-entered here on this weakness, and then on this fail, and then rode it more points for more points down. That's where I should have done. This messed my mental. I shouldn't have even traded it, but I was so sure that I was right about this move that it wasn't as clean as it could have been. So that's something I need to work on. That being said, I'll see y'all Monday. Well, actually, no, I won't see you Monday because I'm not streaming Monday. I'm streaming on Tuesday, but I'll update you on how the trade went. My trading went on Tuesday morning. So I'll catch y'all Tuesday.